so thin. I'm sinking in the hollow ground. Nothing can stop me wanting you somehow. I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold, I won't be alone. We won't be I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold, we won't be alone. You paint a picture in my mind. You wanna leave it all behind. In a world that's turning all the time, nothing could stop me longing for your eyes. I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold, I won't be alone. We won't be This lake of fire burns my skin. How could love wear so thin? I'm sinking in the hollow ground. Nothing can stop me wanting you somehow. I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold, I won't be alone. We won't be
Hey guys, welcome to our third season of the Overguard. We're really excited to have you all here tonight for our first stream. Vegas, if you want to do your classic intro, I think I might have cut you off there.
No, that's okay, Brett. Keep going.
Someone's mic is actually giving me a little echo. I'm not really sure.
I think it's
Is it mine? I'm hearing it though. One second.
Yeah, I hear it.
yeah, I hear it.
Mine?
All right.
No.
Well, sorry if you guys can hear this echo, but beyond that, we're really excited for the start of tonight. This is the start of a season that we've really been looking forward to. We're going to be starting the night off with UMerks versus If the Glove Don't Fit. UMerks, a team that's been around since season 1, captained by Jake Morgan. And then If the Glove Don't Fit is a team that played in season 1 actually with a couple other players. SG True and Dark Hearts played on the championship team in season 1, High Noon Boys. They decided to take season 2 off, and now they are back with a new team in season 3. We're really looking forward to seeing them play. Both teams are getting into the lobby now, and we're getting ready to get this OW draft up and running. Apart from that, tonight, our casters, we have Mr. Dirty Vegas will be running the screen and throwing in some play-by-play, but our main casters tonight are going to be two guys that you probably all recognize from playing with. Both players for her champ right now, Rezi and Nick Kappa. Thanks for stopping by tonight, guys.
Hey,
Problem.
I know you guys really enjoyed it last time. They've all commentated. They do an awesome job. We're really excited to have talent in our league that can also step into the stream and commentate and cast for us. Makes our lives a little bit easier.
Yeah, man,
so
we
like
love watching competitive Overwatch. Shit's awesome.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. We appreciate having you guys taking some time out of your scrims to get out here and commentate. So we're just getting the teams into the lobby now, and then we're going to get them into the Discord where I can send them the links for the OW draft tonight. Really appreciate all of you who have stopped by and came out. See a lot of names that we recognize in here. So we're going to be starting off with, like I said, UMerks versus If the Glove Don't Fit, and then we're going to come up. The next match will be C9 versus Audacity. So we have two great matches tonight. Why don't you guys talk about what you're expecting to see in these matches, Rezi and Nick?
I haven't heard anything from these teams, so I'm clueless to these teams. But
all right. Well, how about a
sure.
matchup that you know about? Why don't you talk about the second matchup of the night? While we're getting
that
these
matchup
teams
is
in
going to
here.
be insane. They both have amazing talent on both teams, and
You think we're gonna see a replay of
yeah,
the match?
yeah, that friendly match was insane. It's going to go down to the wire. I even called it before third match started. I was like, it's going to 5, and it went to 5.
Oh,
It's
what
gonna be
are
a
we
really
talking
good
about?
match.
C9 and your
Yeah.
Shirley? Oh yeah, that was a really good game.
Yeah, very, very last map.
I think it was a best of 7, honestly.
Yeah, it was the
It
best
was
of 7,
Game
and they went to
7.
the last map.
Game 7, 5th map of King of the Hill. I forgot which map it was.
I think it was Nepal. Yeah, I think Hannah Murray we tied actually. I was
Hannah
actually
Murray
rooting for
tied.
you,
He gave
Shirley.
the team both points, and then they went to.
Icy said they changed their name again.
No,
Yeah, I
actually, it
think
was
you're
Lee Jang
truly
Tower.
changing your
Remember
name again.
Volks with his thingy that team killed?
the team
think it
once
was
known
Lee
as
Jang.
Nick Foran. Let's go. Oh man, that's funny. Nick for Nightfall.
Alright, well, it looks like we have a here. We're just waiting for the Overwatch draft. Really excited here to start Season 3 tonight. You guys have been waiting to get back in to the chair and cast a really good competitive Overwatch. We've got 9 weeks of awesome competitive for you guys. We have 4. They're all playing round robin. It's going to be, each team playing the other team once. We're going to take the best 8 of these 4 teams and put them in a giant tournament. It's going to be lots of fun. So you guys have good Overwatch for the rest of the summer, going into fall. We're going to have a lot of fun. So right now we're going to get into map bans, you guys. Throw this on your screen here for you guys can see it too. So Glove Don't Fit already took out 2 of the King of the Hills. They took out Helios and Lee Jang Tower. United Mercs taking out popular Kings Row and getting rid of Hanamura and Nimbani pretty early. In this best of 3, I think we're probably going to see Hollywood, Route 66, and Toronto. But I would be really excited to see a Temple of Anubis or Watchpoint and Gibraltar as well. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'd like to see some payloads. I'm a big fan of payloads. You really get to see how a team works together. And you see a lot of their chemistry in like an objective-based game. I'd really like to see that. But I don't know, maybe some capture maps would be pretty cool too.
Yeah, people really like capture maps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just ban all of them.
Sounds messing up
All right, I'm
in the
having
chat.
trouble with my microphone, so you guys, I'm on mute right now, but you guys keep talking. I'm gonna try to fix it.
Yeah.
Say you're
Okay,
quiet.
Vegas, it's saying that you're quiet. People in the chat are saying that
No,
you're.
I know. No, I'm working on fixing it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, right now our pool is down to Dorado, Watchpoint, Hollywood, and Route 66, guys. And there goes Route 66. There's our pool for the night: Dorado, Gibraltar, Hollywood. Let's see what map we will be starting on. Is there out of Dorado, Gibraltar, and Hollywood? Which map do you think these teams are going to start on, guys?
Hollywood?
Hollywood. Yeah, I'm going for Hollywood.
Hollywood, probably. I'd have to agree. That seems to be one
And
that a lot of
they
teams
probably
usually feel comfortable
Gibraltar
going
for
to.
All right, guys, that should be a little bit better here for you. Fix that. Let me go back to the draft so you guys can see it. All right, so we are going to see Watchpoint, Dorado, and Hollywood. That's pretty much what I expected.
I'm really excited to see what these two teams bring out. And I know there's a lot of teams that have gotten a lot of recognition and have been playing scrims stuff, during the off season. But these two teams, I haven't really seen too much of them, so I'm really excited to see how they start the season off for us. See where they fit.
I agree. I think that's huge. That being said, guys, I'm going to be now stepping into the back. Good luck tonight, and appreciate all of you coming out and watching. Make sure you stick around for both matchups, and I'm going to leave you guys with Vegas, Rezi, and Nick for the rest of the night.
All right, thanks, Icy. Going to Dorado. Yeah.
Going to Dorado.
Oh wait, is this OG6? 'Cause I know COD Gamer was on OG6.
So this is
No, SG True's team is if the glove don't fit.
Okay, so iPro COD Gamer left OG6.
I guess so. And this is the team that he put together. I'm only familiar with SG and TC. Never seen any of the other guys
TC
play.
before.
Okay, so it's gonna be
Team TC
interesting
in
to
the chat.
see if they've gotten some teamwork and some practice done together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting to get the okay here to start, and we'll be on our way for the first match of Season 3 at the Overguard. Really excited, man. This is going to be so much fun. I'm really stoked to see your team, Nick, her champion, with you on it. That's
yeah.
going to be really exciting.
Yeah, it is, man. I really like the team. It's really going together.
I feel like
we're getting
such a
a lot
noob.
of chemistry.
I haven't
they
done this
brought
in
it.
forever.
They were
1
already
second.
a really talented team, and like I feel like I can help them a lot, and that's why I joined. And they know how to have fun and stuff, and that's really what I wanted. I wanted like
We're
a
always
chill
keeping
team.
it lit.
Yeah, and we keep it lit. Rezi's a really good dude. Roddy, my boy Rigo. Really
Right,
good
Rigo.
dude.
Oh, for sure, man.
LeBron.
Which side is offense and defense? I haven't done this in forever. I feel like such a
Oh,
noob.
it's
Defense is
Team
bullet.
1, the blue team, is defense,
Blue
and
team
Team
is
2, the
defense,
red team, is offense. So, do we need to switch them? Or are we good? We're good. All right, guys, let's rock and roll here on Dorado. Looks like we're going to have United Mercs here first on defense, if the glove don't fit on offense.
Really excited to see what they run as a comp. I haven't seen anything from these people, so I want to see if they run 2-2-2 or if they do 3 DPS, 1 healer, who knows.
Yeah, for sure. I think iPro is a Zarya, and he was really talented.
Yeah, I think he's a tank.
Yeah.
No, actually, he's playing Zen.
Ooh, wow. And Golden Bullet runs Zarya, so they are gonna run the 2, I think. But
Yeah, I think they're gonna run. Yeah, they're running 2-2-2.
no Pharah.
No Farah or
The attack
Materia.
inside. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna run in Metra
No,
and a Widowmaker, but we'll see.
unless if it's like me or
Okay, so
Volts.
one team's gonna have a Pharah, but I don't know if I don't
They
know.
do
I
run the
think,
Pharah? The only thing that
Go
can
ahead.
mess with it is that Genji or the Zenyatta, but like Zenyatta is really vulnerable to Farah, so
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that Farah should do a lot of work.
Yeah, the team of if the glove don't fit, they don't really have a counter for Pharaoh right now. In their squad, all they have is like a Genji and a Reaper. I don't really see anything that's gonna directly counter that Pharaoh and keep her out of the air. So
Well,
it'll be
we might
interesting.
see a swap. You know, we might after they come out and they kind of see what the enemy comp is. You know, they might swap off the
Yeah.
Genji. You know, maybe for a McCree or the Reaper for a McCree. Or if they have a really good soldier, who knows? I've never seen these guys play, so it's
I've never seen
really
Soldier.
anything goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
anything
course.
happen. Alright, so let's. Hey, like I said, Farah already taking out Zenyatta on their team. No counters, man. See,
Well,
Farah just hovering around. Getting a shield. Oh no. Concession from the other team. They're starting to engage DC, taking out Miss.
and I think we're gonna see a
Getting
team fight
two.
here. Reinhardt
Yeah,
is
this is a
one.
team fight for sure. This is definitely going in favor of the Glove don't fit. You can see Gunner picking up 3 kills.
Yeah, Glove doing a
Yeah.
great job pushing through that choke. You know, I know United Merc set up in the right spot strategically, but they weren't able to hold it, not even for a second.
Yeah.
Glove don't fit, able to push it in. They're already at a minute capping the very first point.
Yeah, they're doing really
Yeah.
good right now. They're making really
I
good
feel like
time.
something that always occurs is that people don't shoot the Reinhardt shield. There's like one on each team. I feel like
Yeah.
breaking that shield is a very important aspect.
Yeah. One
Because,
thing
the
you
other
Mercs
team
have
has
to
no
do right
cover.
now is definitely get their feet.
Yeah.
They have to. On defense, it's very important. And stop this Farah because she's just in the sky
I have to
bothering
stop
them.
this Farah. She's just shooting this Reinhardt.
That's fine. Drakith with his ult up. And TC Gunner as well has a Reaper ult. So let's see if they can get maybe a team wipe.
Yeah, they have 2 DPS ults for both teams.
Yep.
Almost having sound barrier for both teams. Yeah.
Yeah, Premier Espada asking for the volume to be turned up on you guys. I have you guys at full blast. I don't know if there's anything on your end you guys can do.
Okay,
I'll
let me.
put it up.
Yeah, I'll put my volume up as well. Second.
Just did that just like doesn't sound really bad.
Yeah, same.
Sound better now?
Alright, I just turned it up. So it should be
Okay,
better
yeah, I'll
now.
definitely hear you. Yeah.
Just loud and clear. Yeah.
Darkith takes
Yeah,
out
Barrage coming
number
in,
3.
taking out nothing. Sound barrier used from Glove don't fit. Looks like they're winning this team fight. Genji still
Yeah.
has his ult, hasn't used it
I
yet.
gotta say, they gotta stop the payload. I don't think it's been stopped one time yet. So
I don't think it has either.
it's really huge.
It's been like
That's
And,
pretty
minutes.
much smooth sailing. Oh, here we go. Drak bringing out his sword,
Dragon
trying to
Blade.
get some kills, gets nothing off that, but
Gets nothing.
stays alive, which is still important.
Yeah, he
Yeah, his
stayed
team
alive,
helped.
which is huge.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he's the only thing really bothering the Farah, and he's doing actually a pretty good job considering he's
Yeah.
only a Genji. So see what he can do here. Let's see if they can stop him. Defense has to get
Yeah.
their feet.
Still no
the
confidence
timer
from the
looking
defense.
Timer's at 3 minutes and 10 seconds right now.
Wow, that's fast.
Wow, that's beautiful timing. That's perfection. The team's working. The team at UMerc or the Glove Don't Fit
Don't
is
Fit.
really working together. You know, I like their team chemistry. You can tell that these guys play a lot together.
Yeah. As AEC comes in
It's
with
funny
Reaper.
because they were the last team to post the roster. I'm not really sure how seasoned some of these players are with Glove Don't Fit. I know they have their core group of members, but I mean, I don't think by any means
Yeah.
they're. I just think they synergize really well, and sometimes that happens. You run into 6 random people, and you'll just mesh together and flow together. That's
yeah,
always
for
really
sure.
nice to find.
Well, they're all really high ranks, so I'm sure they practice, you know, by themselves a lot.
Ooh,
No, he-
Draken.
Oh,
deflecting
wow. Drakith making plays.
That I
man.
believe, but other team. AEC getting takes on both with the support.
DC picked up both supports there, nice.
Brett saying seems like that glove does fit.
Alright, so The glove
Zarya
don't
is,
fit. Has four ults to work with actually right now, and Zarya is at 80%. So let's see if they can use this. Maybe push the payload the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Jake Morgan just now getting his ult as well, so that might be the thing that could stop them. Mississippi State fan, very close to Transcendence. If he's able to get some hits, he'll have it as well, and I think that could stop a sword
getting taken out.
and hammer down.
Yeah, and Mighty Sponge, you know, he has a Zarya ult, so it's really crucial if for that Zarya to really place
big
it
picks right
at the
there.
right time.
Die coming out. Gated by the.
Yeah, see, I think Jake Morgan popped his ult a little bit too quick. Yeah, a lot of times, especially when you're so close to the end, you want to pop that that beat drop in more of a defensive fashion, in response to something, rather than preemptively do
I
it.
gotta say, on that last team fight, SG True was the MVP. He went to the back of the line. He knew that the Zarya had an ult and kept pushing him with the hammer, and she wasn't able to get her ult off, while the rest of the
And
team
when she
got
didn't
wiped.
get the ult off, they had
Yeah, the team was wiped
counter
already.
beat to.
Yeah, so
negate it.
it was a good play by him.
Still contesting, and looks like it's done.
Yep, 5 minutes and 48 seconds. I mean, we always say here at the Overguard, if you're sub 6 on, you know, just a strict payload map, you're doing something right, and that's what If Glove Don't Fit did. They pushed it pretty much uncontested until that last little bit, but even then, they were only stopped about once or twice, and that's a very difficult U-turn to make.
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah,
agree.
because the Slayers on Glove Don't Fit, they were overextending and they were getting the important kills, so they were getting staggered spawns on the defense. So.
I gotta say,
Couldn't really-
Drakith right now is really causing problems for
Yeah, he
Umarks.
really is.
They have to
Seen him
switch to
kill the
maybe a
Reinhardt a bunch of
Winston.
times.
Yeah, he's just farming them, and he's all over their tanks supports. So
Yeah, for sure.
it's gonna be interesting to see if they can counter him. Maybe.
That Genji Blade in this patch still does a lot of work.
Yeah.
With that 2
So what do you
seconds
guys think
still.
about the Genji changes that are coming up?
I think he may be still viable, but not as much as he is now because of
Yeah.
his mainly
Like,
his
it'll be
triple
more
jump.
specialty?
Yeah, because his triple jump was mainly like what allowed a Genji player to like move around so much and get out of like going into the back line and not dying. Taking that away kind of like limits the movement. So
Yeah, I think it's just
And
gonna
also-
make him less annoying. I think he's still
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be very viable, very good, but he's just not gonna be as annoying and hard to kill. I don't
and they
know if that
also
makes
took
sense.
out his combo where he like one shot something.
Yeah, that combo was a little OP too. So it's good to
Yeah.
see that the game is gonna be a little bit more balanced now.
Yeah, but that was kind of
So-
a glitch in a way because it was like an animation cutoff. or
Yeah, it was an
something.
animation cancel. So yeah. technically a
Mars
glitch.
Honley in the chat asking who's commentating with me tonight. Tonight we have Nick Kappa and Rezi from Her Champion. They're helping me out tonight. But we should be seeing a lot more casters all throughout the weekend, trying out some new people, bringing some old people back. We might even see Icy McSpicy join us, but you'll have to stay tuned to see if he does.
Yeah.
I see Mikey
Reaper
Bro in the
not
chat.
being
Shout out
contested.
to my boy Mikey,
Mikey's a god.
my brother,
Original
my
Edgelord
brother,
himself.
the original Edgelord himself.
Team finally taking out Gunner. They're just
Yeah,
shooting
TC
and
Gunner
shooting.
goes down. And AC is trying to get above them and maybe get some pop shots. Zarya's going to get picked off here. And Umerx is looking real good. They're moving the payload. They got 2 picks, 3 picks. So they really got to push
to
up
watch
with a
out for this
speed boost
Genji.
here and wipe them.
You gotta watch out for this Genji. This Genji's just behind them.
Yeah, they're going to have to
and-
wipe them while they have numbers.
McCree having good awareness and takes out Genji.
So looks like Alpha in the chat asking or saying that he thought players couldn't commentate. My casters tonight, the 2 guys that were on last weekend, they both had to cancel. But we bring players in all the time to guest spot. I'm looking for more permanent casters that are not players, just so that I don't have to swap people out, you know, when the player has to make their match. But I mean, there'll be times where we'll guest commentate, so if you're a player or if you're a fan and you want to hop on, just send me a PlayStation message and you know, I'll hear you out, and if you got a decent mic and a good voice, and we'll bring you on.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Hey,
We only do it whenever we don't have a match on that day.
Yeah.
Like for example, we had no matches today, so we were pretty
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, our match schedule for this weekend is 2, 3, 3, 2. So you'll see 2 matches tonight, 3 on Friday, Saturday, and 2
Yeah.
on Sunday. And that's every weekend, you guys, 8:30 Eastern time.
I gotta say, I gotta give props to the Overguard. You guys are growing so fast, and it's just the consistency.
Sure.
And you guys are
Dedication.
entertaining to watch. So it's good to see that in the community. People that want to make it
like
grow.
just a stream or anything bad. You guys are always
Because
on
like
time.
right now, I mean, the Overguard is pretty much it for the competitive scene on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I look every so often. I really don't see anything coming up. So
Yeah.
it's really
I heard there was
exciting.
talks of like One Chance Gaming starting their own little league, but I'm not sure what happened with that.
Yeah, I think I heard that it fell apart. They didn't have enough teams. So shout out to all our teams that stayed with us. We appreciate you.
We're
Without you
family.
guys, we wouldn't be here.
My boys, let's go.
So let's get back to the match here. I mean, 2 minutes and 51 seconds. I think this is still doable. Side of UMerx has made a very impressive attack. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. I mean, 5 minutes, 48 seconds, really tough time to beat.
Yeah,
they're making
it
pretty
really
good
is.
progress if they don't get stopped.
iPro COD Gamer taking out McCree. Dropping the beef inside of United Mercs. Still on this payload.
Yeah, yeah, they're making pretty good time. I think I don't know though. 5:43 is a very fast time. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna go down to the final second. TC Gunner's coming from behind with an ult.
Oh, with the helicopter
Wow,
getting
picks up a
one.
3-piece. What a play! And I think they're gonna wipe him here, and they finally stopped the payload, which is pretty surprising.
A
But
good team wiped by SG True and
yeah.
TC
Now with that
Gunner.
one team fight, I don't know. UMerx is gonna be in trouble here because the fact that Glove Don't Fit got such a good time, that one team fight might have just, stopped. Like it gave them a very big advantage there. That team fight, which was huge.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much United Mercs would have to come in, with Commander, drop the hammer down, maybe have, Wreck pop a barrage, do that team wipe, and then
Yeah.
Mighty Sponge and Harminator could come in.
Yeah, I
for
haven't seen a good Deadeye. We're coming with the Deadeye now. That's only
Uh-oh.
one.
Gets one.
Picks up their
yeah.
Zenyatta though, so both Zenyatta's down
Yeah,
for
that's a good
both
pick.
sides. SG True picks up the other support on the side of
Zarya going down.
wow.
Oh, big barrage.
There's an
coming
ult.
in.
Yeah,
there we
that was a
go.
really
Wow.
good barrage.
I think they're
Yes.
gonna be able
Genji.
to cap this here. They kill the Genji. There we go.
Yep.
Awesome.
1
Just
minute
about
left
60
on that.
seconds
Yeah.
left on the clock. They're really going to have to mow them down and keep them
Yeah.
pushed back.
They gotta push up here. They can't let the defense set up. The defense sets up, just stalls for 1 more minute. It's
They have
gonna
to
be
take out
game
this
over.
Genji because I feel like this Genji can just take out their supports and
Yep, exactly.
through their
As
push
well as
up.
TC Gunner, he's going up every time for the flanks, and they're not really watching their backs too much. So they're gonna have to really try to stop both DPS.
Yeah, and they have a transcendence, but if
Yeah,
takes out, if he takes out some support.
yeah. I gotta say, if the glove don't fit, I think they have the game won here.
Yeah,
They
we'll
have
let them
that
play it out so we
Zenyatta
can see play of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they'll be able to push it all the way through, but 15 seconds left on the clock.
Mhm.
I just don't think
Zarya.
they're going to do it.
Oh,
Ooh.
and a huge hammer down.
Taking down that Dragon Blade
Draka
coming
is
in.
gonna pop his ult,
Gets to
except the rest.
Lucio's still on point, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the time's up. I think so.
Yeah, Nina, if you want to come commentate, just send me a message. We'll get you on either tomorrow or Saturday.
You commentate the God Resi. I think time's up. Yeah, I think they know. Maybe. Yep.
All right, so
the
Brett took
new
us out. That's all right.
the new beaster saying to Kappa, give us some Lucio tips.
He
Oh
done with
man,
Lucio.
Just spam your jump button, jump around in a circle,
Stay alive.
pop some speed boost, and I hope you have a good Reinhardt and Reaper, because that is your ground game. You gotta really run the ground as a Lucio. You're really in charge of pretty much every team fight with that speed boost. So
Yeah, you engage those team fights with us.
yeah, you gotta learn that though you may not be the most important character on the team, you really are pretty much you are really like important to the team pushes and the team fights. So you got to learn when to have your team push in, when to have your team pull out, and yeah, stuff like that. It's not too hard. It's just you got to practice it. Have confidence in your team, really.
All right, next we are heading to Watchpoint Gibraltar. It looks like the side of If the Glove Don't Fit will be defending first. That is the choice of United Mercs to attack, and we're going to get in the game right away.
Yeah, I feel like United Mercs wants to set a good time on attack before they go on defense, so I think that's why they go on attack. Probably gonna see similar comps, I feel. Yep, Drakif still on that Genji. Feel like it's gonna be the same comp. Yep, on the Glove Don't Fit.
Yeah, they seem to be comfortable with it, but you know that opens up an opportunity for United Mercs to try to get some direct counters. Maybe bring out a Winston.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe bring out a Reaper. I mean,
Yeah,
I know they
Winston.
were running a Reaper before. There's Winston. Yeah, Mighty Spongeroo on the Winston.
Yeah,
So
that
wait,
Winston.
see what commander.
Torbjorn.
Torb?
Sub button for Overguard in the chat. Sub button for Overguard. Yes, yes, yes. The new beasts are saying the Kappa noticed me. I noticed you, bro.
Notice me, senpai. So, if the Glove Don't Fit is up one map, this is a best of 3, so if they take Watchpoint, that'll be it. If not, though, if United Mercs can tie it up, we will go to a third map here tonight. And that's just the first game, guys. We're going to have another game after this, too, and it's going to be a true grudge match. It's going to be the team that was formerly known as Yours Truly. It's going to go up against C9. I mean, these guys change their name all the time. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Thinking with the name
What they changed
Audacity.
it to. I already forgot.
okay.
Let me see.
I really like the name
Audacity.
Audacity. Yeah, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna stick with that for a while, and I like the name. Honestly, it's good.
I do
and,
too.
and it has a background on Destiny. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but Colossus of Cloud runs a big Destiny clan, and it's called Audacity, and they have a pretty good name, and they're a very good team. So shout out to them, you know, bringing it over to Overwatch, and
Yeah, for sure.
who knows, you know, maybe that can become like an actual like team thing and get some sponsors.
Yeah,
Not
for
sure,
sure.
but you know, Colossus comes from Invig, and Invig is a very well-known team. You know, they're very competitive, and they're very smart. They had sponsors of their own. So Colossus, you know, being a leader on Invig, he probably developed some you know,
Lot of
some
knowledge.
leadership skills, and you know, he really knows how to run a team. So I'm really excited to see where he takes it, and you know, he's a great player, great guy, and I don't know, you know,
Yeah.
I think he might bring the team to the next level. So let's see how that goes. But I think they're gonna stick with Audacity. I think that's gonna be the last team change name, or last
I hope so,
team
man.
name change of this season, at least.
It
They're
gets-
booping off the Reaper.
Of this season, we'll see next season. Okay, boys.
So if the Glove Don't Fit, doing a great job at holding this payload,
for
you know,
sure.
down in that valley.
Aggro Reinhardt coming in.
United Mercs,
Rocket
though,
Barrage
coming in.
getting two.
Exactly. Yeah, Ace is just killing it here with Mighty Spongeroo. Commander gets a kill in, and they're gonna get the second point.
Yeah, like I said, if Drakif isn't the one that's messing with this Pharah, especially on Watchpoint Gibraltar, which is a really open map, that Pharah can just do a lot of work on. I feel like this Pharah is going to do way too much work. Like, take out their healers way too easily.
Yeah, so we're making our way into the factory, as I like to call it, and it's really important here to get the high ground on top of this ship. A lot of people think that, you know, you got to stay on the ground, but the high ground here, you got all the angles, you can see pretty much everywhere, and you have a lot of cover fire. So it's going to be interesting to see what team, you know, picks it up and takes the high ground.
Yeah, for sure. High ground's very important. Especially if you have like a McCree up there. That's just
Yeah,
shots
exactly.
and everything. He has a good angle if he ever gets.
Oh, we're gonna see a team fight here.
Yeah, this
And
is gonna be a
wow, a
Oh
team
my.
kill. for the
DC
side.
Gunner and SG True. Just like on Dorado, team wiping the team with the help of Zario.
Yep.
Nice work.
The side of if the glove fits is gonna get a team kill with a Zarialt. So that was a huge play there.
Yeah, good
Pretty
Zario.
awesome to see. So let's see if Umerk's gonna come back and get their feet together, because that was a lot of momentum.
Yeah, for sure. Especially.
DC Gunner up
Still have
top,
a Genji
flanking
ult.
again. Yeah, they have a Genji ult.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have 4 ults.
that- Yeah, they have 4 ults still, so this is gonna be huge. Both teams have 4
Taking out
ults,
the
but
Pharah.
yeah, the Pharah's
Might
gonna
even
get
pop
taken
his
out
ult
here.
right here. Yep.
Yeah, I think they're pushing for a team fight right here.
Racket
Wow,
getting
Drakus
1, 2,
picks up
3.
4.
Wow.
What a
4
play!
kills with a
5.
Dragon Blade. Oh
Right.
man. And
What
with
a
the spray.
play!
They're using their ults really well. Like they haven't like missed an ult or only gotten 1 kill off of it.
Yeah,
Everything has.
TC is getting ready to throw down his Death Blossom. He gets booped away by the Fair, but he's going to reposition really quickly. Make sure he gets the drop on them. And then, of course, iPro and I Like Big Words. I mean, 2 defensive ults, both up. That's going to mitigate pretty much anything that the side of United Mercs is going to throw at him. If they do it right.
The new Beast are asking what high ground advantage does it give you? Basically, when you're on the high ground, you have a lot more angles. You know, like you have a lot of cover fire, and for me, it's easier to look down and shoot at people than to look up and try to
Yeah,
shoot at
for
people.
sure.
You understand?
That's how I feel also.
It-
When I'm a Korean, I'm up
Yeah.
there. It feels so much better than being down and shooting up.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course,
absolutely.
of course. Because you know you can't
Well-
really watch. If you're looking up, you can't watch the ground. But if you're watching
Exactly.
down, like you can't really.
I mean,
you're
there's
not gonna
a
get flanked
sky
from
that you
anywhere.
can't see, but I mean, you know, you're
Yeah.
going to see a Farah come up.
Yeah,
From
of
the
course.
ground. You know, you're most likely going to see her, so it's a little less of a worry than, you know, a team of 5 ground people that are running at you and you're stuck looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, of
for
course.
sure.
In the same way for the ground, like for the team that doesn't have the high ground, like they have to be looking up because they know that you guys are up there doing massive damage and they have to take care of it, and it's a problem. It's hard to take care of that. So that's why high ground advantage is really big. A lot of top tier teams use that high ground advantage.
High Noon not getting anything. I feel like we haven't seen any
Oh, and we're gonna see a team fight.
High Noons.
Commander took down 3 of them with his Earth Shatter, and he's pushing the Reaper into a small corner. It's only the Reaper and the Genji alive for the glove don't fit.
Genji
Let's see
having
if they
his
can
ult.
stall here. DC Gunner are gonna jump down
I
and
think they
get
might be able to
absolutely obliterated. SG True gets taken out. And oh
Zarya
wow,
again.
Umerks pops an ult. Oh, Zenyatta's gonna save them. What a play by that Zenyatta.
But I think I know what Drakus is doing, and that was so smart. That was so smart. He waited until the Zenyatta ult was done, and then he went in and used his Dragon Blade. Taking
Wow.
off 4 kills.
Rakif. He is a problem, boys, and you gotta do something to switch to it. You gotta switch to a Winston here. He is the problem. He is carrying, and that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's it. You gotta
And they
you gotta
did
I feel like
counter
everyone's
Genji
doing
too.
something.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
notice
got-
that they changed off it. It looks like they went for a Zarya instead. But yeah, I mean, like you
Yeah,
were
oh
saying,
yeah, the
Drac
Winston.
he's the guy who's really just pestering them. I mean,
Yeah.
if not a Winston, what else? Maybe a Roadhog with a really good hook arm. I mean, that's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Arminator taking out 2, both of the DPSs. That's a really 2 big really picks.
Oh, and here we go. We
Taking
got
out
a
the
team fight.
Zarya.
Commander
That's a team
picks
fight.
up the Zarya.
That's a win. I don't think to break it down
Umerk
should have
pops
been
a
tossed right
team
there.
fight. Yeah, break it down. Was wasted there. So he's gonna be running
They
away,
lost
and they're
the
gonna
fight
get the
anyway.
3rd checkpoint. Oh, Drakith and TC
Oh, wait,
Gunner still on
TC
the point.
man.
Wow. And Commander on the
Now
point,
they're
just
stalling.
swinging.
The Zenyatta ult. I don't
Oh,
feel like they're
and
gonna
there's
lose
a
this now.
Zarya. And Umerk.
Never mind.
Wow, Umerk's with a
Wow.
team kill, I think? I don't even
Just
know what's
about.
going on.
I'm so confused as to what's going on right now.
It's
I
a
know.
2v2.
For a second
Wow.
there, I was like, oh yeah, Glove has got this. They're gonna wipe him, but I mean, out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Wait,
Oh.
AEC? Almost with the back
AC
cap?
almost got the back cap. Wow. I think they got lucky there. They got lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're about
0.5
to be taken
meters.
out. Yep.
Minute left on the
25
clock.
meters.
What is going on? It's your boy, Keemstar.
Yeah.
Brett saying what is going on.
Brett's always clueless. Every day with you, Brett. Every day.
Mikey in the chat asking at Rezid, what is your opinion on the Genji nerf?
We already
already
talked about this,
talked
Mikey.
about it,
Bro.
yeah.
Every day with you. Go swag somewhere else, man. If you're not gonna listen. Nah, I'm just kidding.
We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Rezzy, what do you think about the Genji nerf, buddy?
I think it's a really good thing because he was very OP.
Yeah. I think Genji was a little overpowered, and I think he's a little bit more not overpowered right now. So that's good. It's gonna be good to see when the update comes through. Oh, okay. And Mercs is gonna pick up the checkpoint, and we're gonna see another 2 minute of gameplay. What's the timer at? Yeah, they're
10
making like.
minutes and 7 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, they've exhausted all of their regulation time. I mean, technically they're in overtime right now. 10 minutes finishes this map, so.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, 10 minutes is almost an automatic loss. You have to go into the defensive round thinking that you are backs against the wall. You have to play defense, and that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to hold them.
But the good thing about it is if they hold them, at the first or second point or even the third point, they don't even have to worry about that time.
Yeah, of course.
They just have to worry about what's on the clock. So, if they give you 4 minutes to hold that first point, man, try to make that work.
Yeah, of course,
that's
right?
bet.
Yeah. Wow, and Commander gets a 4-man down with an Earth Shatter, and he's gonna. Okay, so.
Negated by a.
Yeah, it's negated
Oh,
by.
wow, nice
Zenyatta.
headshot from Harminator.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
And Ace is gonna take out the Zarya, so Zarya and Genji down for the side.
Terminator with the high noon. I think he's
the
gonna go and
Glove
set up for this high
Oh,
noon.
yeah.
Yeah, and Gunner,
He's got a perfect opportunity to get him. Let's
is
go,
perfect.
let's go, let's go, let's go.
Harminator. Pick
Yeah, there it is.
go.
Get that
Wow,
quad.
Please.
That's alive. Oh my god, that
Getting
was
5?
such a play. That was such a play, man. Wow.
They go to Zarya, they can.
I think that made up for all the high noon whiffs that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
You
That
better
was
watch out,
definitely
Rezzy.
worth it.
You better watch out, Rezzy. He's coming for the top McCree in the game.
And AEC coming in with the Barrage gets tank. Drakus coming in with the Genji ult.
That was like it was
know,
almost
once.
even set
Yeah,
up.
two.
That was like, that looked set up. I mean, their whole team gets wiped. As soon as we think that, the game's over, they're about to cap this point, he comes
Come
in and
back
gets
and
a
they take it.
4-piece, like, with one oh man, that was beautiful. That was
That was
awesome
really
to watch.
nice.
That was awesome to
I
watch.
think the Reinhardt could have at least
Ultimately,
saved like 2
though,
of his teammates.
glove don't fit, does take him for distance, but I mean, thankfully it's right at the end. So I think Umerk still does have a chance to take watch point here, and I think if Harminator can play like he was in that last couple minutes of the game, they might have it, man. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Mighty went to Winston, but he switched to Roadhog, so I'd like to see a Winston, because Drakith is really, really, really going off with that
And if
Genji.
they get a Winston, then they'll have a counter for Genji and
Yeah.
the both supports.
Yeah, the Genji's not going to feel as comfortable as he is right now. He's just dealing massive damage, getting his ult, getting 3 pieces, and then pulling out,
Yeah.
getting his ult.
If you have
Yeah,
that
agree.
Winston, you're kind of gonna make him push back, use his dash
Yeah,
to get back
he
to his
can't
team, and
play
he's not
as-
gonna be in your back line as much.
Yeah, he can't be in the back line. He can't be aggressive with a Winston. So it's going to be
Sure.
it's going to be interesting to see if they switch to that. And I think he's going to be running Zarya.
Still the same comp from
The
this
Dream
game ends.
boys. And
Oh,
the
okay.
Pharaoh's going to switch to Reaper.
Oh, okay.
So okay, that might help out the Reinhardt a little bit.
Yeah. Even though that Pharah should have been doing a lot of work with only having that Genji.
Yeah.
That Genji
of
was
course.
slicing through her a lot.
I mean, if AAC plays it right, he can stop the Genji from being as annoying as well.
Yeah, for sure.
All he has to do is land, 2 good shots with that Reaper shotgun. Just avoid the deflections, and he'll be able to take them out. So let's see if he can do that here. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Speaking about stream, hitting that big 200 viewers.
I know, man, getting close. Thanks all you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate your love and support. You know, drop me a message anytime if you got any questions about the league. Same with Brett.
It's a really nice and organized, fun league.
Yeah, looking forward to expanding it in the future. You know, maybe some other games. Maybe host, you know, 2 different levels of a league. Maybe have, you know, like the one that we're doing now with the very, very top play. Maybe a more fun, easygoing type league. Really looking to expand. We're getting our website up. We're getting backer rewards set up for you guys. So there's going to be lots of cool stuff. When we are in between matches, I'll go over that a little bit more with you guys. But for now, let's take a look here at If the Glove Don't Fit's attack on Gibraltar. Making really good time here. They're about to have just under 7 minutes on the clock here, and they just have to push it almost to the end. I mean, just a few meters from the end point, so...
I don't think UMerx has even contested the payload. Like, it's been moving non-stop. I think they're maybe a minute in, and they're already at the second checkpoint, so... I don't know. UMerx is really got to step up their defense here.
They have this.
They are inside, which is the easiest part to hold on this map. But it's going to be
especially with that
interesting
pick. You just got to pick on that, on Dragif, which is what Harminator really needs. You need to land this shot and help out. Having a Deadeye might be able to do something. Like last time, I think he's gonna do
Beaster in the
something.
chat saying he wants to see her champion versus Poison Bins tomorrow. Giving you guys a little shout out.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, man, we're really excited to start the season off, you know, so it's gonna be fun, you know. It's our first season game together, and I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun with the team. Win or lose, you know, it's gonna be fun, both teams.
So UMerx able to hold Glove back just a little bit. I mean, if they were gonna hold, this is the place to do it. Inside the hangar. I mean, that's where teams always have the most trouble, if they're going to have trouble with the map at all. It's going to be in here. And they're doing a pretty good job keeping the high ground. Controlling the engagement. Commander does have his ult, so he's ready to drop at moment's notice and bring anyone in front of him down to the ground.
Gunner also has his ult. He can pop it in this room if they all come out.
Yeah, they're all there. He's just doing damage. They're not doing anything about it because he's on the high ground.
Helicopter. I think he might help.
Yeah, I'm seeing a helicopter coming right now, and here it is. Here it is.
1, 2,
wow.
3, 4.
Oh, but he brings him down. He goes in for the charge. Takes out.
What a play.
Almost takes out Zarya. Zarya throws up a bubble just in time. And Commander is taken down thanks to I Like Big Words. He's giving a little emote dance on the payload. Just some cheeky stuff going on here. Oh, man, that was an amazing push there from Glove.
What a play. That was awesome. SG True, we got to give it to him. That Earth Shatter really came through, and it left his DPS really clean up. They were all on the ground. They got Reaper ulted and Genji ulted at the same time, and that was just a team kill. And that was beautiful. That was
Seeing a lot of
perfectly set
flashy
up.
plays from both teams.
I really am. You know, whether it be Harminator, with a 4-piece.
Both Zarya ults used.
Yeah, both Zarya ults and a Zenyatta ult. So AC's gonna waste his Reaper ult. It's gonna be negated by that Zenyatta. SG True just running in, gets a 3-piece with his hammer down, and picks up the. Oh, that's a team kill right there. Lucio, Jake Morgan coming out, getting just smacked in the face. And I think it's his game here, guys.
Yeah, they're
I think we're
blocking
gonna
the
see.
doorways. That's it.
Game over.
All right, so Glove Don't Fit taking both maps here tonight, but GG's to both teams. UMerx had some really good plays too. Keep your eyes out on these guys. They're going to surprise you in the future. Lots more games coming.
I want to know what to play the game.
Yeah, I think this is it right here. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
man.
gets everybody down there. Just swinging that hammer.
Man. That's crazy.
Getting a nice 5-piece. Oh, with the emote. SG True, man.
That's a highlight.
All right, guys. So, as is tradition here on the Overguard, we are going to bring in one of the players from the winning team in for an interview. I was thinking Drakith. What do you think, you guys? You got some questions for him?
I'm thinking Drakith or SG True, but we can have a little vote here between the commentators.
Let's get Dragon.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's get
Dragon.
Drak in here. I think that was some fantastic Genji play. He was harassing him the entire time.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Let me just get him into the party. Shouldn't be set on private. Nah, we're good.
Archer in the chat saying, I think the Mercs needed a Widowmaker. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, Draken. How you
Drac,
doing,
what's
buddy?
up? What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing great.
Hey, so congratulations on the win, man. It's good to see you guys starting off season 3. That was really interesting to watch. You guys had some really flashy plays there at the end.
Thanks. I know we were going nuts the entire time. It's crazy.
Yeah, what'd
Yeah,
you
it
think
was
about
definitely
that?
back and forth.
How'd you guys react on that 4-man McCree ult from the enemy team?
Oh boy, we crossed our hearts and hoped to die. But somehow Golden was alive and he was able to clutch it for him. Gave him a lot of pats on the back and ended up in our favor. So
Yeah.
it's good. Want to shout out to the enemy team. They were doing really good too. We were on our toes the entire time. So it was I'd say it was a pretty good match. So
Yeah, it was awesome.
I liked it. Yep. Awesome.
So, how long has your team been put together? How long have you guys been a team?
Well, me, True, COD Gamer, and Words have been playing for, I'd say, about a month or over. Gunner and Golden are new additions fairly, but we've been playing for the past couple of days, so I'd say our chemistry is a bit seasoned, a bit in or out,
Okay.
but we have plenty of experience with each other, so.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's good to see, man. You guys really showed that you guys are a team to be reckoned with, and really excited to see how you guys go throughout season 3 here. So congratulations, man. Would you like to shout out anybody in the chat or like any of your friends, family maybe?
Let's see, I'd like to shout out
Your mom
my
presenting
boy
you
Words. My boy Words. Because that boy Words, he does things that I would never see Lucio do. Fucking killed a McCree and a Reaper by himself.
Okay. Awesome, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Congratulations, man, and congratulations.
Yep.
See you next week, I guess.
Yeah, we
Next
will.
week,
We'll see you
yeah.
next week. GG's, man. Have a good night.
Thanks, you
Buddy.
too. Take it easy.
All right.
Wow, that was a really good
Audacity.
first match. Very entertaining. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now we're gonna see Audacity
Oh, man.
versus C9. This is gonna be
Can't wait.
insane, you guys. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. Absolutely stay tuned. While we get both teams in here and we get the Overwatch draft set up, just want to go over a couple things with you guys. I see a lot of new people here in the chat. We're really happy to see everyone showing out. If you haven't already, click the follow here on the Twitch channel. Turn on notifications so you know every time we go live. You're going to find us on Thursdays through Sundays, starting at 8:30, heading into about midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, a little earlier on Thursdays and Sundays. We also do fun stuff during the week, just randomly, so that's why I say keep those notifications on so you know when we go live. If you want to get into stuff like 1v1s, friendly matches that are streamed, hit me up, Mr. Dirty Vegas on PSN. I'll hook you guys up. I also want to direct your attention over to the Twitter link that you see here on the screen. It's at the Overguard. Hit us up there as well if you want to give us a shout out, or if you have any questions, or if you want to keep up with news and information about the Overguard. That's the place to do it. And then lastly, we do have our YouTube up. I am exporting all of Season 3. You're going to have that as a playlist on YouTube. As soon as we get to 100 subscribers, you guys, I can actually make the link youtube.com/theoverguard. So that'll be really nice. You also have the Match Arena link here up on the screen as well. matcharena.com/b/tournament/3231. I know it's a mouthful, but you can grab that link here from the chat. I think Brett is going to post it in there. You can also look into our Twitch info and get the link from there. If you haven't already used code Overguard from Season 2, you can use it now. And what that does is Match Arena gives us $1 to put in our prize pool for our players. So you don't even have to put in your credit card. But if you are feeling generous and you want to help us out, give some prizes here to the winning teams of the Overguard. Feel free. Anything helps, from $1 to $5. I know last season we had a couple $50 donations, $25 donations, so anything honestly helps you guys. We're also working on back rewards for you as well, so basically it's, up to a certain point that you donate throughout Season 3, so It can be $1 every week, or a couple dollars every week, and we'll total it at the end. If you reach certain goals, you can get things like hats and shirts and stickers and buttons. So we're gonna bring all that to you as soon as we get that worked out. And I think that's about it for all the announcements. We're just waiting here for C9 to get the rest of their team in while we do the Overwatch draft. So let's hit it up with the Overwatch draft and see what they're doing. C9 taking out Hollywood, Audacity taking out Nepal. This is a best of 3, so whatever 3 maps are left is going to be our map pool here for tonight. I'm expecting to see some Route 66, maybe some Nimbani. Kings Row I know is a favorite of both teams. What do you think, Nick?
Look, I gotta say, I have experience with both teams, and I'm putting it like this: C9, they know, Audacity, probably, if not, they might be the best team, going with payloads. They've been practicing this every map. They know the ins and outs. They know the spawns. They know everything, and they do it accordingly. Everybody has their own job to do. I think C9 is going to go ahead and take out mostly payloads, and Audacity is going to go ahead and take out King of the Hills, because that's just something that we've seen in the past that has not favored them. And C9, they really like King of the Hills, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. But I think we're going to see a lot of payloads here tonight, and we're going to see Audacity
we're gonna see at
really
least one
work
capture
together
point,
here.
or
Yeah,
one assault. I mean, Temple of Anubis, Volskaya, and Hanamura is still here. We only have two more maps to remove before we have our pool, so we're gonna see at least one of them. Hoping for Anubis, crossing my fingers for Anubis, but Hanamura is pretty entertaining too. The only one I'd really not like to see is Volskaya. I don't know if anyone's really a fan of that map.
Yeah, Volskaya is, it's Volskaya, so there we go. That's all I got to say about it.
I kind of knew this was gonna happen, because C9 is kind of wanting to have those assault maps, because they think that that's their strongest, and then Audacity, their strongest is payload, so like they're taking out like vice versa.
Yeah, these teams know each other very well. They know what's their strong suits. They know what's their weak suits. They're gonna use those. Like, this is a serious game, and
do you guys see that? This might be a first here for the Overguard, getting Volskaya in the mix. So Volskaya, Temple of Anubis, and Nimbani gonna be our map pools here for tonight.
That's surprising. That's surprising from Audacity that they let those maps come up, and they didn't ban those. So wow.
For sure.
C9 went ahead and banned all 5 payload maps.
Yep.
5 payload maps.
I'm telling you, man, I already knew that they wanted to ban all payloads.
Wow.
So the
I'm very
payload we're
excited.
gonna see is Numbani, and let's see how this goes.
Yeah, as you guys can see here, we're just waiting for
Starting with Temple of Anubis.
Mr. Icy McSpicy. C9 every day with you. Icy, just waiting on you, bud. Once you get in here, we're going to be rock and rolling here with Temple of Anubis as our first map. Believe it or not, guys.
Can't believe this. Do we think C9 wants to keep Audacity off the payloads? Yeah, for sure. Like I said.
Oh, absolutely.
They know Audacity's strongest are the payloads, and they want to get like as much as they can by like not letting them play those maps.
Honestly, I think this is with the 2 assault maps, I think it's gonna come down to straight pure who's the better team.
Nick
It's
Cap,
gonna come down.
got some fans of yours out there asking why you're not playing. I don't know if you want to give them a little bit of heads up of what's going on with that.
Oh, so I'm having I kind of just playing competitive Overwatch for four months now, so every day hours and hours in practice and all that stuff. It kind of I'm kind of trying to take the game not as I don't want to say I'm not taking the game serious, but I kind of want to start having fun with the game and not being so serious. I don't know if you understand, but like it's just like there's no issues. Like, these guys are my brothers. I got hours and hours of playtime with them. I'm a very loyal person. So I stuck it out, and like when I didn't want to really play anymore, I still stuck it out because know, it's my team. Those are like my guys. You know, these guys are very good friends of mine, and you know, that's why, you know, I was there. But you know, it kind of just like, kind of just wanted something new, and that's why I joined Her Champion, and I
So
mean, it's
basically,
okay.
what you're saying is, you know, no hard feelings. Everyone's still bros. Y'all are gonna play
Yeah.
together. It's just, you know, when it comes down to practicing, maybe you want a little less on your plate, and you know, Her Champion kind of provides that kind of
Yeah, of
atmosphere
course.
for you. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like I'm not gonna say, you know, either team is, you know, this team was better, so I left and joined them. You know, I might have left. You know, this team might have been better, but I don't really care. You know, it's not really a big thing. I won.
It's not about
You
winning.
know, I lost.
Yeah,
it's
just
not about
having
winning and
fun.
losing. It's having fun now. You know, it's a game at the end of the day.
Yeah, we always
you know,
have fun over
I have a
here.
social life.
You're champion.
I have a social life. You know, I have my girlfriend. I work. You know, I don't really have time to really take the game like it's gonna be the end of my life if I lose, you know, a tournament. So
Yeah.
you know, those guys are my brothers. You know, Amp is my boy, Mikey. You know, one of my best friends on the game. All those guys, you know, Colossus, Xanity. You know, those are really good guys, and I really like them. So you know, it was hard to leave them, but they understood, and you know, they told me, you know, it's all fine, and you know, like we're still cool. That's it. It's the
Yeah.
bottom line. Good sportsmanship, and that's it, man. It's
All right,
it's all
Nick. So
business.
give us a little insight here with this comp. You know these guys better than anyone else. So let me know what's going on.
Man, I can't. I'm not gonna start talking yet because, you know, is there a delay on the stream?
There is. There's about a 20-25 second delay. I
Okay.
believe here on the stream. So.
I'll start talking at about 10 seconds. Okay. So
Sounds
no
good.
team gets an advantage, and I don't want to get blamed for anything.
It's kind of like
But,
'Fair
15,
enough.
20 seconds.
Yeah, about 5 seconds. Let's just start talking now. All right, so Xanity, as we know, you know, probably the best Zarya in the game. Evan, Mario, you know, there's. I don't even got to say anything about Evan.
Wombo wombo combo.
He's probably the
Yeah.
best, you know, player in the game right now. And you know, with that, you know, Mikey's running the ground game. Xanity is a good tank. Colossus is best Mercy in the game. So I think Mercy is really to help Evan and the tanks out, as well as the Rez. You know, the Rez is probably the best in the game.
Oh wow, they're
And,
actually running this.
Amp is
They're running
that
an
Junkrat
Ana.
does massive damage to that Reinhardt shield. Once that Reinhardt shield's down, you know, Evan can do his thing really. So that's what the Junkrat's there for. Stops the
Yeah,
pushes.
this is a really good
you know.
Junkrat.
Yeah, Amp
So
is
what do you
a-
think
a
about
very good
Black
Junkrat.
Hair here on this Ana? We don't see a lot of Ana play in competitive in general, and not even really much in the Overguard. I think Black Hair is really the only Ana player, a steady Ana player, as I would say, that we've
So this
seen.
is what they're doing here. They want the ult so they can push with it. They give it to the Reinhardt. Like the ult is already up. Black Hair has his ult already. He's gonna give it to the Reinhardt. They're gonna make a team push with it. But Evan's gonna go ahead and pick up a 4 or 5 piece, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Bolt's is the last one alive, I think, and he's gonna be backing out. Mikey Bro takes out Dai Clan, which was huge. So
Yeah, but
but
Black
you
Hair
guys are
really
gonna be
isn't.
seeing. Yeah, we're gonna
He's,
see this Black Hair's ult on the next push. I almost guarantee it.
He's very used to the snipers because I've seen his Widow and like he play a really good Widow, so I kind of like that player that can just pick up Ana because he has a good snipe shot. So
Okay, and they're pushing in here, and
I haven't taken out 2 again.
yeah, and Dai Clan and Xanity run into each other. Dai Clan gets the nano boost, but Xanity's gonna take out Dai Clan,
Earth Shatter.
hit him with an Earth Shatter, and Dai Clan's still gonna win. That nano boost is so good. Mikey is handling the point on his own, takes out Icy McSpicy, and
Takes out
it
Dai
looks
Clan.
like Audacity. Yeah, Audacity's gonna be able to hold here. So we have Alpha Wolf's ult is about to be up. Mikey Bro's ult is about to be up. Colossus' ult and Amp's ult is up. So
Oh,
this is,
Mikey Bro throwing out an emote. I think he's getting ready to push big with this Death Blossom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
I think we're gonna see it here in a couple seconds. He's probably gonna
Oh,
use
they're
it.
all going up. Mikey knows.
And Evan takes out Primo.
Bifrost.
Xanity takes out Jax. So this is they're already at a disadvantage, you know? Evan Mario
Bifrost
is a
in the
problem.
chat saying spectate Evan or we'll riot. I'll get to him, man. Let me get some
People normally complain that
swag
they
lord
watch
Mikey
Evan a
Bruh.
lot.
I want to see
Alpha
his
Wolf
Death
is
Blossom.
taken out. That was a huge death.
Bolts need to Start getting some picks.
Yeah, I gotta
I
say,
haven't seen them do much.
they gotta do something about Evan. He's really
Have
the
have
big
a really
problem
good
right now.
McCree and a really good Farah.
Yeah.
I think they should focus
Ye-
this.
Honestly, if you're not running a McCree and a Zen, both
Oh
breakdowns come at
wow,
the same
very nice
time.
timing
Then he
there
pops it off.
from Jax DP, just
I
completely
need
Primo
negating
pops
any
it off.
death
Primo
lossy damage.
Getting
Primo
Evan
takes
is a
out
really
Evan.
important thing.
And ice.
Oh,
Oh,
the
and they're
1,
gonna
2,
get a
3
team
kills. That's a
kill
team
on
wipe.
Audacity. That was huge, huge play. I gotta give it to Primo. He took out Evan, and you know, it might have been one kill, but he knew that was the kill he had to get with his high noon, and he got it. And I gotta give it to him. He won that round for him. So we're gonna see here. Colossus still has his res, holding on to it. Alpha Wolf popped a B, and I think he might have wasted it, but I'm not sure. So both teams only have one ult. Let's see how they work with them here.
I think they could
Yeah,
engage
I mean-
with this.
The side of Audacity's got a pretty big ult. If Colossus, I mean, he's really good at this, just hiding,
Yeah.
you know,
he-
remaining
yeah, something
unseen,
like
he can
hiding
come
spots.
in for a huge res.
As you can see, he's hiding right now. He knows that it's about to
They're
come,
gonna
and
notice
that's why he's the best Mercy in the game, because he knows when stuff like that's about to happen. But Mikey goes down, Amp goes down, and look, here he
Starting
comes.
to get ready. Look at
Dandy
that.
goes
Look at
down.
that spot.
Look at him.
the spot.
Perfect.
Evan's got his barrage ready to go. He's
There it
getting in
is.
position, and he launches it, but gets taken down by Blackhair.
Diclan
Wow.
takes out Colossus, and Diclan is going
All kills
one-on-one
going
with
in
a
favor
Reaper.
of,
Diclan takes out Mikey, bruh. Amp is the only one there. Alpha Wolf is there. They need to smack him. They need to smack him now. Evan switches to Diva, which is interesting to see, and he absolutely
Oh, wow.
wipes
Yeah, they're
out
going this stall mode.
immediately. Xanady gets a whole team down with an Earth Shatter, but Bolt's
Primo's
gonna kill
taking
him.
out.
Wow, this is
Bolt's
they're
doing a lot
really
of work.
just
They're not
collapsing on the
focusing
point.
Bolts right now.
They need to kill Alpha off the point. He needs to start skating. Up, and Alpha gets taken out. Rip the dream. Evan Mario switches to
Primo
Genji and
getting
gets
both
absolutely
skirmishers.
destroyed. Wow. What a play. I gotta
4
say.
minutes and 12 seconds in the time bank. That's gonna be really helpful, man. I mean, that's definitely enough time to retake point A, get third point there on the
Yeah.
screen for him.
Yeah, I gotta
So
say.
Audacity does have their work cut out.
They held the first point pretty good, but once I think when they got the first point got taken, on the second point they weren't able to capture their feet and
Yeah,
their feet on the
Diclan
ground.
used his Earth Shatter and he kind of got almost the entire team.
Yeah, though Colossus got the big res, the big three-man res, it just wasn't enough. You know, I think C9 knew that the res was coming. They knew that the Mercy was there. They just didn't know where he was. And you know, they were ready for the res. And as soon as they got res, they immediately got taken out. Evan had to start, you know, switching characters. He switched to Genji, or we seen him switch to Diva, then switch to Genji. And you know, neither one of those worked. So I'm not sure, man. They're gonna have to do a better job of staying alive, working together as a team, and getting their feet. I gotta say, if they wouldn't have cushioned one by one and instead waited at the gate after they got wiped the first time, or on the second point the first time, they would have waited at the gate, got the team together, and pushed all 6 at the same time instead of one by one. They probably would have had a better chance.
Yeah.
But you know, that's what happens in the middle of a game. You know, a very intense game. A lot of things are happening at the same time, so you just kind of crumble and collapse on the point, and you know, they lost the round there. So we're gonna see how Audacity takes the first point here. They're
know
usually
if he caught
very
that.
good on attack.
I don't know if you caught that, Vegas, but that spot that Colossus he used for that res was pretty godly.
Yeah,
Like
that was
under
awesome.
where the full health pack was, and he got the res through the through the floor and through the wall. I was like, what? I don't know how this man finds these spots. There are Mercy on both sides.
Yep, Mercy on both sides, which is
Oh, Lucio on the side of
C9 doesn't have a
defense.
Lucio. I've seen it work, you know. Zenyatta, Mercy
yeah,
on
Audacity's
defense
used
works a
this
lot.
before.
Evan
Both
Mario
teams have
being
used this
very
comp before.
aggressive, knowing that he has Colossus there pocket healing him, and
for sure.
he knows that he can be aggressive, and that's why he's, you know, the best player in the game. He lands his shots, and he knows when to be aggressive, and he knows not to be
Primo
aggressive.
taking out Mikey.
Wow.
Bolt's doing a lot of work on these tanks.
Yeah. Evan Mario takes out Jax, and Amp takes out Icing Spicy, but Amp goes down.
Evan's
Evan's
taking
still
out-
in the air with his Mercy. This is, you know, Evan's still a problem. The Mercy is still a problem. I'd really like to see Icy probably switch to maybe a Winston here to jump at him and not give him, you know, so much room to just jump around in the air and not be bothered. I think with a Winston.
Big shout out
it'll
to
really-
Accidentally here in the chat, man.
Yep, it's a
Welcome to the
shout out.
Overguard. I don't think I've seen you before, but if you've been here before, welcome back. Great to see everybody here. 170
Accidentally
viewers is
before.
what I see here on my screen. I mean, that's amazing, you guys. Really
Wow.
appreciate all the love and support.
What an ult by Amp. That was crazy. Though the black hair, you know, he popped his ult to stop that. Amp got a huge earth shatter, and you know, that was just unfortunate that black hair had his ult there. But it's okay. No problem.
Yeah, because
both
Primo
teams-
got the huge pick with his ult. He got both the Pharah and the Mercy, which is really huge.
Yeah, I gotta say both teams are like, they're very even. Like they would get, all right, both teams are getting like 3 picks apiece, but it looks like C9's coming up with it here on the defensive side. You know, like they're just, I don't know. I feel like they're more organized right now. And the end of the day, oh wow, Daiklan pops his Earth Shatter, but not gonna get anything. Amp's gonna get knocked down by Daiklan. Amp gets taken out. Yeah, and Alpha wastes his beat drop.
Alpha
He
coming
really
in with a
needed
3
that,
or 4 man res.
wow.
No, not Alpha. I mean, Jax.
Yeah, Jax DP, man.
Wow.
He's been
Jax
practicing his
gets a
support
three-piece.
roles. You know, this guy
Yeah.
went from maining Reinhardt to picking up Lucio and Mercy, and he's doing a fantastic job here for the side of
Yeah,
C9.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he did that because, you know, unfortunately they dropped King Pluto, you know, was a great Mercy. And, you know, Jax, you know, Daiklan is a great Reinhardt. And he knew that, and I'm sure he said, you know, I'll take one for the team and I'll switch my role. You know, because Daiklan, you know, is a very good Reinhardt. Primo gets Evan and
Welcome in.
Alpha, which was huge. Amp
And-
and
yeah,
Daiklan are
left.
going at it right now. Amp's going to get taken out. Look, you got to start
Mikey getting
helping.
pinged. Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
think
team.
the unsung hero right now is Blackhair. 2 perfect transcendences
Yeah,
to stop
I gotta say
any
it.
type of push on A.
Black Hair is really making plays here, and I don't know. I don't see Audacity really working as a team. If you see Daiklan and Amp, they really get in team fights, or they get into 1v1s. But as soon as Daiklan calls it out, Amp's getting team shot, and once your tank is down, that's huge. Look, Daiklan takes out Amp, and yeah, Daiklan should be dead already.
takes out
Instead,
2.
Daiklan takes out 2 people by himself. Colossus gets the huge res.
Also get the huge res too, so he didn't fight. Mikey.
Mikey pops
Getting
his ult,
stunned out
so
of
he
his
gets
ult.
shut down. Okay, and it looks like
Jax
Audacity
coming in
has
with a
something
3 man
Jax
res.
with a huge res. Evan takes out Volts right out of his ult. And
That
then
might
he
be
gets
good for them.
oh
That
wow.
might be
Primo
good,
takes
yep.
out Evan, and I think Audacity's gonna be able to win this one.
Wow.
Jax,
Right
only
down
one
the wire.
left. Wow, they hold them all the way to overtime on
Wow,
the first
with a
point.
team
One of the
kill.
best teams. T9 held one of the best teams for 5 minutes
First
on one
point,
point.
yep.
That was huge. That was
Daiklan's
huge for
going
C9.
in.
That's scary, man. They're really going to have to push this point hard if they want to stay in it.
I agree,
You know, 4
I
minutes
agree.
and 12 seconds is no joke for the side of C9.
Yep. And Amp's gonna be pushing in here with a speed boost. Amp's gonna down Daiklan.
Mikey taking
But,
out instantly.
Daiklan is not
I
gonna
knew coming
die
out by
there.
Primo. Primo getting
Primo!
3 kills.
Getting
Both
the
supports.
3-piece. Evan, last one alive. He's just gonna pull out here. And wow. All right. Look, they gotta. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Have
what
a
to say here.
Zarya ult.
They have a Zariel to work with. Yes, that's true. And
But that D.Va is causing a problem.
Colossus is about to have his ult, so that's an automatic team fight once he gets his ult. And it looks like they're gonna push left side. All of them are gonna push left side. And C9 notices that. They're gonna recognize it and look all the way to the right. And Volt takes out Evan Mario. Wow, Volt. I said this weeks ago. I think in season 2 finals, Volt is a very good Pharah, and he's just
Yeah,
showing
he
it right
really
now.
is.
He really is doing a lot for his team. Daiklan getting double teamed by Mikey and Alpha.
This man
Alpha
Black
Wolf.
Hair, man. This guy
Alpha
has
gets
some
taken
insane
out, and
aim.
Mikey is the last one, and Mikey gets taken out. Black Hair
Black
is
Hair with
really
some insane aim
taking
with that
plays.
Zenyatta. He knows how to
My ultimate is almost ready.
really lead his shots with that Zenyatta, which is really good with that Discord.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
When you hit those shots with Zenyatta, you feel like a slayer.
Wow.
Edge Lord Mikey Bro does have his Death Blossom though. This could be a really big play here from the side of Audacity. I mean, Colossus,
look
Cloud,
here-
Amp, Zanity, they're
Yeah.
all ready to go. Evan Mario is about to be ready to go as well.
Icy has his
I'm
ult here, and I think he's
getting
gonna wait.
again.
Wow.
Yeah, take down
Wow,
Black
man.
first. There you go. That's how it's done. Oh, but Mikey Bro
Wow.
gets taken down.
Wow.
Gets the
Oh,
res.
coming in with
Getting
the
Death
res.
Blossom.
Oh, and Icy
hide.
pops an ult.
Hide.
Oh,
no!
Icy
Icy
with that
McSpicy
three,
with
man.
the triple. Oh no!
Wow, man. This
Oh
is
man, this defense is insane.
this is gonna go to a game 3. I guarantee it. These teams both won it, and C9 is really coming out to say, look, we are not a team to be fucked with. My bad, I dropped the F-bomb. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I'm very sorry. C9 really, you know, they're playing right now. They're working as a team. You know, you can tell that they've been practicing to play these guys. Ketchell's been out
Absolutely.
3-4 days now. They know that they had them, and it looks like C9 was more prepared than Audacity here. I really want to see Audacity capture this first. The
That's
second
saying
point
potty
here.
mouth from the Kappa.
Potty mouth. I'm so sorry, guys.
Good. Mikey trying to come behind, gets pinned by Dyclan. Is just doing so much
Oh,
work
Primo
right
coming
now.
in with a high noon. He gets 2.
Wow.
Very nice picks there on Amp and Evan. That's going to slow down the side of Audacity with 1 minute and 52 seconds left on the clock. I'm not convinced. I don't think they're going to do it. I think C9 is going to take this. But, you know, it does give Audacity the chance to choose Numbani, not have to play another assault map right away. And I think maybe that's C9's strategy. They know that there is no one team here at the
for sure
Overguard
is.
that is good with these kind of maps.
Yeah.
And most teams stay
Look-
away from Temple of Anubis, Volskaya, and Hanamura, but it seems like
Hanamura.
they're saying, hey, let's practice, let's get good, let's develop strategies, and we're going to go in and kick some serious butt in this league. And they're showing
I
it.
agree.
No one taking out Icy right now. Icy's been working with
Wow.
all these tanks.
Mikey bruh takes out Black Hair, and Amp takes out Dyclan. But I think Amp's gonna get taken out here. Amp's gonna pop
Mikey
it
getting
off.
3.
Wow, Mikey gets a 3-piece. Alpha gets
Evan
taken
gets
out
one.
though.
Wow, well, Primo already
Primo
has
there.
it, but Evan
Evan.
Mario shuts him
Take him out.
down.
Yep. Puts him down.
Okay,
That's a
so
team kill.
here we go.
Coming
It's
in
really
with the
important that they don't
stalls.
just. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Icy.
coming out
Oh,
with
Icy
another
popped.
one.
Oh,
Oh, and he
Getting
still gets
2.
2!
Oh, man.
Oh, Icy McSpicy with this diva placement is
Oh, Bolt and
ungodly.
Evan trading
Evan
with
gets
both
taken out.
directs. Both directing each
last
other.
one
Dyclan
alive.
getting 2.
Amp getting
Oh,
teamed.
man.
And Alpha Wolf just retreating right now. He's the last one alive. He's a Lucio,
more
and he's
push
running
for
back
his
to his
team.
team. Yep, Audacity's gonna have one more push. They have a
Both
Xanady
tanks have
ult.
their ults. Yep.
They have Xanity's ult, Amp's ult, Colossus almost has his ult. You know, they can really make a play here. I think they need to get Icy out of his Diva mech before they pop that Xanady ult, or before they pop that that Zarya ult. But you know, it's gonna be interesting to see. Here we go. This is the team fight. Amp's gonna get 2 down. Dyclan gets 2 down. Bolts takes out. Wow.
That's a
Wow.
team wipe. Wow.
They think that's gonna be it. All they have to do is clear it up. Get Mikey Bro out of
Alpha
there.
and
There we
Mikey,
go.
last one's alive. Mikey, bro, takes out 2,
Oh.
but not gonna be able to hold it. And
That's it.
C9's gonna take game 1.
Wow, C9 takes
Wow.
the first map tonight. If you guys had told me this a month ago, I would never have believed it. No way, not in a million years. But C9 has come such a long way. I'm really proud of these guys. They're up 1-0. Icy McSpicy, of course, with the play of the game. Which one is it? He got
Triple.
so
I think
many.
it's a triple. Wait, actually,
I think it was the
triple?
triple, yeah. Yeah, it was the triple. Early
that's a
on.
triple. He gets the.
Oh,
That was followed by a hammer down. They couldn't get away.
Yeah.
Look at that.
C9
Icy
really,
with,
really making plays here. I don't, it's not, I don't think that it's, you know, skill-wise that they're getting outplayed. I think it's team-wise they're getting outplayed. You know, C9 is really working together as a team. They're more coordinated, and I feel like Audacity really needs to start working together more if they're going to be able to take out such a top-tier team like C9. You know, they're not like teams that are just, they're a very good team, and they have been for, you know, multiple seasons. Last season they made it to the finals. Unfortunately, they lost to Regicide, but you know, they're coming back into season 3 saying, you know, this year or this season, you know, we're really gonna come out and play better. And you know, first day of season 3, they take out, you know, probably, you know, number one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, maybe number 2,
In
number 3
Audacity.
team in the league. I mean, it's arguable.
Yeah.
The guys at the top, I mean, they're pretty interchangeable, but Last Rights Reborn,
Yeah.
that's a top team. Herd Champ, that's a top team. Regicide, I know I haven't seen him play in a while, but I mean, all those guys are really solid, so.
Yeah, of course. So, I
So,
don't know.
there
It'll be
was
fun to watch.
there was a
You know-
misclick in the OW draft. Both captains already okayed it. We're going to Dorado, not Nimbani. Just
Okay.
wanted to let you guys know.
All right, no problem, man.
Okay, so I gotta say here, this game, though, C9 is winning, they're doing a lot more to Audacity than you really see in the game right now. They're really showing the league, all the people watching right now, that this is their kryptonite. This is what's gonna be able to stop this team. Assault maps and King of the Hill maps. Ban every payload, and this team is. They really got to work on it.
Yeah.
And C9 really exposed them. I'd hate to say it, but C9 said, "Look, we're gonna ban every payload map because we know that's what you're good on. Let's see if you can beat us on a King of the Hill and an assault map." And C9, they came out, took game 1 in an assault, and yeah, that's it really. There's not much to say about it. They just got outplayed, and they knew that there was a they knew that was their kryptonite, and they came out and they won it. And that's it.
And I feel like 5 out of 6, at least, of the people on Audacity, they knew that they were gonna do that because
Yeah.
Yeah.
they heard word that they were gonna do that. So I don't know why they tried at least like banning some of the assault maps or like at least practicing on them or.
I
don't
feel
know.
like they didn't ban the assault maps, because they had to ban
The King of the Hill.
the King of the Hills.
Yeah.
Like if they didn't ban the King of the Hills, then we'd just be seeing the same thing on the King of the Hill map. So I
Yeah,
feel
and
like
I think that's more of
assault maps is the way
a
to go.
weakness on Audacity's part, not so much like a C9 strength. They're both pretty good. I mean, the last time we saw them play, I mean, when we were on King of the Hill, it always went to map 5. So I think C9 had the control maps in their pocket, though. That was something maybe Audacity was not expecting. I definitely wasn't. I mean, that
Yeah,
was not
look.
something I knew was going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta say, Audacity, this is
Oh,
clutch time. This
God.
this is what I like to call clutch time. This is what you have to step it up. This team is coming
and
out.
they
They're
can't
playing
start out
really
with
hard.
Colossus getting instantly picked off.
Yeah, and Alpha getting instantly picked off as a Lucio, big asset getting picked off in the beginning. It's he's really gonna have to stay alive
Yeah,
here.
very true.
Yeah, look, they have to clutch it up, and they have to focus. They have to say, look, we're gonna get beat on the first week of the season. Like, no, we gotta come out, we gotta play, and I expect them to play more as a team here. And
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
it
that's
just
it,
takes
man.
a little bit of a warm up, a little bit of a slap on the face, if you will, to get your team really moving. And they're doing a good job. I mean, almost 60 seconds here on the clock, and they're now pushing it right under this archway here. I mean, that's going to be the big push. After that, it's kind of smooth sailing till the first point.
wow, Black Hair takes out Amp. Amp is he's not getting any help.
Haven't
He's
taken out
pushing
Jax.
in. Evan takes
And
out
Black
Jax
Hair.
and Black Hair.
Wow,
And
Volt's
Volt
unleashing
takes
a
out
barrage,
Alpha
taking
Wolf.
out Xanady.
Yeah,
Taking out 3.
and Alpha Wolf, which was
That's
huge.
the only one on this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Evan's the only
Colossus
one
gets
left.
taken out.
But at least they got it past that archway. That's really the toughest point. If they can get back really quick, they can continue this push. I
Yeah,
think they'll be
I
making
think they
some
should
good
try
time.
to keep Evan up there. Not the
Colossus switched to Zenyatta, so he takes off the Tracer, goes Zenyatta. So they're now running double support. I'd like to see that. That's double support is the meta for now. Until this update,
Yeah.
double support is still going to be the meta, and that's. I mean, you might not like playing it, but it's just something you have to do.
Yeah, I
So,
like playing it. I like having, 2 securities, whenever a big push happens. Especially, Lucio, of course, that break it down is invaluable. But also either a Transcendence or a Res, depending on the map, depending on your opponent. Really invaluable ultimates that you can have.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Primo
Wow,
taking out 2
Primo.
with his ult.
Primo takes out both tanks on Audacity, and they're gonna have 1 minute and 30 seconds left here. Audacity's getting held at the first point on Dorado. Really not something we're accustomed to seeing.
No.
These
Not at
guys, like I said, they are the best team, one of the best teams in the league, and payloads. I think they might have been the best team on payloads, and
Taking out both of their tanks, they might have a chance now.
Wow. Okay.
Oh
wow.
man, the 4-man res.
Jax, man, what a play by Jax. Gets the res, but I still think Audacity is gonna be able to wipe him here. Oh,
Maybe,
wow.
not even.
Mr.
C9.
Nakobo in the chat asking, how often do we stream? That's a great question, man. We're going to be streaming for the next 9 weeks straight, Thursday through Sunday, 8:30 until it's over. We do 2 streams on Thursday, 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, and 2 more games on Sunday. So stay tuned, man. We got the rest of your summer and the beginning of fall, all with great competitive Overwatch from top-level teams here on PlayStation 4.
Yep. And Evan's gonna have an ult here. Mikey's gonna have an ult, but Mikey gets picked off immediately. Blacker's gonna pop an ult because he sees the team push coming. Diaclan's gonna take out Amp, and they're gonna have 10 seconds left. You gotta get on the point. If you're a Lucio here, you have to speed boost that point, jump on it. They got 2 picks. That was huge. It's a 4v6. You have spawns on them. You have to push now. Vanity jumps on the point.
Oh, Primo's about to get his Death Blossom.
Volt
He faces
pops
out.
an ult here, but Volt dies.
Oh, that's too
Colossus
bad.
pops his Sanity ult. Jax gets a 2-man res again, and Mikey, bruh, with
Primo
a
getting
huge,
2, then
wow.
gets pinned.
This is
Back and forth.
this
Amp
is the
getting
coin
2
flip
kills.
here. Amp gets 2 kills, really showing he's ready to play. Amp chasing down the Mercy, but he's not going to be able to catch him without a speed boost. Amp is still on the point.
Jax is taken down. Ice
Evan's
Spicy,
still on
the
the
only
point.
one left.
Icy's still there. Icy
There,
dead.
they got it.
And
Oh,
they're gonna
man.
be able to cap it with I don't even know. This is
They almost
5
got hurt the
minutes.
first point.
I
I
mean,
didn't want to see that.
We're already
5
45
minutes.
seconds in overtime, if you will, here on the clock. Almost hitting the 5-minute mark. They really don't have many options other than push this payload uncontested all the way to the end if they want to finish this in a decent time.
I'm taking care of you.
Yeah, I
don't
agree,
feel like-
man. They
I feel
have
like
to.
Audacity.
Audacity has to overextend. They have to overextend, and like they're slayers, they're roamers, as I call them. Evan Mario, he has to go in there. He can't let them set up. You see, they're set up on top of the bridge. They got the high ground.
I'm kind of scared.
Icy McSpicy's there. You got Volts and Jax in the sky, and Volts is gonna take out Alpha Wolf. He's gonna go down again. Amp is there on the point, but
Vanity coming in
Amp
with
is
the
swinging on Icy. Amp takes out Icy
I can take
McSpicy.
out too.
Evan
Rocket
pops
Barrage
it.
coming in from
Oh, but
Evan.
Diaclan throws that shield up, protects himself and the rest of the team. Evan only taking out Black.
Wow.
Now Diaclan does
Wow,
have his
missing
hammer
his
Taken
down.
out by Volts.
Coming in with the
Jax.
res again. They're not paying attention
Okay.
to this Mercy.
Sanity just popped an ult on one person there. I'm not okay, and he takes out the Mercy. Both supports. This is huge for Audacity. They need a speed boost here, and they need to team fight. It's a 4v6. You can't let these guys set up again. Team fight right now. Oh wow, Volts takes
taking
out
out
Amp.
2.
Diaclan takes out Mikey. And
Still on his point,
the
though.
payload is moving. Payload is moving. Primo takes out Xanady. Ice Spicy's gonna come in here with the Winston. He's targeting the supports directly. And he's jumping at him. He's still jumping at him. He knows. Oh, he takes out the Zenyatta. Mikey pops an ult, but he's gonna pop his Winston ult just to stall him, I think.
Yeah, Diaclan still holding on to this.
I think he's
first
actually
tower.
doing it just to give that Mercy that res.
Yeah, I think he's
already
trying
at
to get Jax's
83%.
res. Yeah, and Jax is gonna have a res. Volts is gonna have, Volts is on fire. Primo has his high noon, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna target, Evan. Diaclan has his, and Zenyatta is gonna have her ult for the ground. So, this is gonna be, an interesting last 40 seconds. I gotta say, interesting last 40 seconds. Amp on the point.
Beat
He's
drop
high ground.
coming in.
C9 has the high ground. Diaclan
Yeah,
takes
Evan
out
needs to
Amp
help
and
out.
Colossus. Wow. Amp is a
Evan taking
little
out Volts.
low here. Mikey
And
gets
they
a
have the
2-piece.
res.
Oh, here
3-piece
comes
by
Jax with the
Mikey.
res. Here he comes, 4-man res. Get it, Jax.
No! Oh my God, by Jax. DP got the huge res. Saved his team there. Saved his team. Volt takes out Amp. Diaclan takes out Mikey. Icy takes out Xanady.
Evan taking
Diaclan
out
taking
2.
out Evan. Colossus, last one on the point as a tracer, and let's see if he can stall for a little bit. Alpha Wolf has to jump on the point. He's the last one alive. He pops a speed boost, and I think he's gonna get melted here. And Alpha Wolf gets taken out. Amp last one there. He's not gonna be able to make it, and that is
Wow.
the first round.
You guys, I never thought this would happen. This is amazing. We're gonna go to a distance fight here between C9 and Audacity.
Oh man.
Like I said, I don't feel like they're kind of, like someone said in chat, they're not really hunting for this Mercy.
They're not.
Yeah,
They're
Lucky
They're just
Charm.
letting this Mercy just roam around and kind of
Lucky
hide. And they're not
Charms.
even.
And that the
Kinda funny.
Zarya, they're not using the Zarya, enough. Like they need to get, picks with that Zarya off, and I don't see it. He's throwing the ults, but the team's not there to help him. The team's not there to clean up the kills, and that's, that those kills could be huge. That they could have won that round there, if the team just worked together and got the Zarya off, but or with the Zarya ults. But I really think Sanity should probably go. His DPS. He used to main DPS. He was one of the best in the game, and I don't think Zarya is working here.
Goes to Reinhardt.
Wow, Icy
Yeah,
McSpicy
Amp also wins.
coming out with the Mei, Primo on Hanzo. I mean, I know they're on attack right now, but I mean, there's hope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is just that's all, jokes and giggles. Wow, what a
Yeah,
first
I
night of
can't
season
believe this
3.
went to
I
this
gotta say, tomorrow we have more games going on. too.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be commentating because I think we have a game
You do.
tomorrow or Saturday.
No, you have your game on Saturday. You play second against Ascend. So if you're free on Friday and you want to join us, man, we'd love to have you. We have Nebulous versus Rain, TFW versus Poison Bins, and wrapping up the night will be Above Average versus Amaze.
Wow. Okay, so I'll get back to you, but
Yeah.
it's a very, very big possibility. So Volts is coming out on the Pharah because he's doing very well. Icy on the Zarya, Iclan on the Reinhardt, Jax on Lucio, Blackhair on that Zenyatta, and Primo on the McCree. Amp on the Winston. Xanity's is on the Reinhardt, so Xanity is not running Zarya anymore. Mikey Bruh is getting low. He rafes out, and he's going to be getting healed up.
All right, now they're at the choke point. Now this is all about shooting the shield, man.
This,
Gotta shoot
this
the shield.
The first team fight is the most important. Nobody's died yet, and this is it. You win or you lose right here. This first team fight is huge. This
Yep,
first
for
team
sure.
fight is huge right here.
I feel
Colossus
like Am could
on
come
that
in here and
Mercy.
kind of.
Mikey Bruh gets taken out first, which is very bad. Oh, and here comes the team
Yep,
fight.
here comes
They
Amp.
recognize a 5v6, and they initiated. And this is the team fight right now.
I've been
Primo
taking out
takes
Primo. That's a
Xanity.
big pick.
Evan takes out Primo.
Going
Iclan
on
takes
to
out Amp.
Blackhair. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Take out, the squishies that do high damage. Take out that combo. Keep Evan safe. Evan's got his barrage. He's going right after. Oh, wow. He
Yep.
gets taken out by Daikin
Got Daikin.
Crush. But not before getting 2, so it's still worth it.
Okay, so Colossus has his res here, and it's gonna be interesting to see where he hides this time, guys. Where is he gonna
Primo
hide this
taking out
time?
Xanity.
Yeah, Primo takes out Xanity.
Primo
Alpha
getting
Wolf
chased by
pops a
Amp.
B,
Yeah.
and I really do. I think Primo is really causing a problem for Evan. He's not really doing as much as he wants in the sky. We might not be seeing it, but Primo is doing massive damage, and that's huge. Blackhair pops an ult. Xanity pops his ult, but Xanity and Volts both pop their ults, and it's not going to be doing anything here.
Amp is just out here
Xanity
jumping.
and
taking out
Evan
Icy,
take
but
him out.
it's taking out himself.
Yeah.
And that's not good for the side of the defense, I mean, especially on first point. With your spawn so
Yeah.
uneven, just going 1-for-1 is not enough. You at least have to get 2 kills for your 1
I
life.
agree. And here they know. I think C9 knows it, and they're going to be I think they're going to be initiating this next team fight. They're really no, they're pushing up, and I really would like to
Three
see
ults.
this team fight. Oh, and here
Only
it is,
all on
guys.
the side of.
Daiclan comes in with a speed boost. Alpha Wolf getting chased down.
Oh.
Daiclan takes down Amp,
Yeah, with
and
the charge.
Colossus is just healing him.
Yeah, Primo
Oh, and
has the high
Colossus
noon.
just jumping around.
Takes out
Oh,
Xanity.
wow.
Takes out
Wow.
Colossus. I mean, Evan's really the only one left, but not much he can do by himself. Primo gonna try to
Alpha
chase him
Wolf just
down.
jumping on the point. Alpha Wolf skating on the point. They're not killing him, and he finally goes down by Black Hair. And I think they're gonna be able to stall here. Amp is okay. Amp does not have his ult. Oh wow, they're gonna have to pull out. Amp gets picked off early, which is huge. And you see how Volts is pushing up? He's not letting them set up. Though he tried to keep them from setting up, but it didn't really work as well as planned. But he had the idea. Volts a really huge problem right now for Audacity. There's not really a counter to him. They're not running anything except Evan Mario. And I don't know. I feel like Volts is really getting the better of him. He has Harmony Orb on him at all times. And Evan has that Mercy, but you know, Primo is also shooting at Evan, so it's really hard, you know? Like, the Pharah is really a big problem. Volts is making plays. Amp takes out Light Clan.
Barrage coming in
Nice
day one.
barrage from Evan.
Black Hair's gonna be wasting that Zenyatta out there. Just to get out.
C9 falling back, regrouping. They've got time. 3 minutes left on the clock. Only got maybe
Yep.
20 meters to
minutes
push
and
this
4
payload.
hours.
And
I
Colossus
think
is
the
gonna
important
have
thing
a
is,
res
yeah,
here.
this res is going to be important.
Colossus's
Sure.
res is gonna be very huge.
He cannot die. If he
It's gonna
dies,
be
then-
important for C9 to. Alright, it's gonna be important for Audacity, you know, Colossus to stay alive. But it's gonna be even more important for C9 to find Colossus, because if he doesn't find Colossus, the team fight, you know, whatever, however many kills you get, it's not gonna be, you know, worth it. There it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
3-man res.
Huge res. 4-man res.
Yeah, Volts tried to stop it there with the barrage.
Amp gets taken out. Mikey gets taken
Damn.
out. Alpha gets taken out.
It's just all blue.
Evan
Evan gets
Mario
taken out.
gets
And
taken
wow.
out. It's all
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
Guys, this is insane. C9,
C9.
2-0 against Audacity. First night.
I'd really like to.
This is amazing. Jax TP
honestly-
with the play. This is the big 4 or 5 man that we caught on stream.
For sure.
You guys missed it.
Yeah,
Y'all see
there
it
it is.
again. This is
5-man.
amazing. Amazing placement.
4-man res. Oh,
Brings him back. Keeps him in the fight. Black Hair with the transcendence. Just beautiful play all around there from C9.
I would really like to hear from both sides of the team. I know we like to do interviews. I really want to see, you know, I want to hear from Audacity what they think they did wrong, and how, you know, C9 really played well. And I want to see from C9 how they prepared to, you know, play one of the best teams in the game.
Yeah.
And wow, that was huge.
So
was huge.
what I really want to do right now is bring in Icy McSpicy. Bring him in. I want to chat with him a little bit. Maybe we can get Evan or whoever you think, Nick Kappa. Just bring in whoever you like, but we'll talk to Icy first about his new team and we'll hear from Audacity.
Audacity, I mean, we can bring in really anybody you guys would like. I'd probably say Colossus or Amp or Mikey. Really up to you guys.
Icy McSpicy.
yeah, Icy McSpicy.
You brought the ice and you brought the spice, dude. Congratulations, man, with your 2-0.
Thanks, man. We feel good. It was an awesome game.
Yeah, what a game, Icy. I know you guys. Have you guys known that you guys were gonna play these guys? Like, how'd you guys prepare? You know, like what were
To
your
be
game
honest,
plans going into the game?
we actually have been practicing like 2 hours a night, like every week, going up to play these guys. Practicing new stuff, like especially the Mercy. Like, I don't know if you noticed how many like massive reses Jax got that game, but like
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
literally like
And the chat did
every
too.
team fight. Like, one thing that we've been practicing is like if like 1 or 2 people get picked off in a team fight and he's got res, literally everyone just jump on top of the skulls and just kill yourselves. Like, because then you know you have everyone res back. Like, I know in the last team fight there on our defense, you saw us literally all get res in just a giant pile, and that's just something we've really been practicing.
I can tell.
You did get to see some Ana on Temple too. We've been practicing some of that. Unfortunately, didn't get to really work out too well, but we pulled it off anyways. So
It was
Yeah.
entertaining,
You guys
man. We
did
loved
awesome,
it.
man.
We loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I was really going to bring that up, too, because last time we saw Jax on the Mercy, that was during your friendly. he wasn't really picking up these reses. So, like you said, that was something you were working with him on. Were there any other players on your team that you kind of worked in a niche strategy? I know Blackhair had some amazing transcendence. Is that something you worked with him on as well?
Yeah, definitely our supports. They're an awesome combo coming from Nebulous, two really talented players. One of the things we've been working on was our reses into a transcendence, so like really coordinating our support ults. So like, you blow 2 ults to win a team fight, you just get in there with your res, and then as soon as everyone comes back to life, everyone takes a little bit of damage, and then the Transcendence comes in, and then you just wipe everybody, which we've been really practicing on doing.
So I've got the chat blowing up here, Icy, to bring Jackson here for an interview, so I'm going to open it up to him,
Yeah,
too.
for sure, man.
We'll get him in here, and then they also want to hear from Audacity as
Telling me to
well.
screw
So
off.
we got
Hey, man.
We got plenty of time. Appreciate that, Icy. We still have about 20 minutes left here of
Yeah, no, for sure. Get some of my
playing
teammates in here. I'm sure they've got some. But I mean, like, I think our team's like biggest strength is our versatility. Like, we've got like literally there's not a hero in the game that our team cannot play and play extremely well. And we're honestly just gelling together and really putting in the practice to make sure that we're one of the top teams. And once we get it grinded out, man, I don't think that there's any team that can stand in our way.
So when
was there?
When are we gonna see Hanzo in May?
Oh, you just keep tabs on that one. You haven't seen some of the maps. We've been practicing those too. Don't worry. We've been don't worry. The spice is gonna come, especially next patch, man. Get ready for it.
I'm glad to hear that.
Was it a part of your strategy to come in here and we seen the Overwatch draft? You guys banned every payload map. Was that part of your strategy? Did you guys know?
Yeah,
that this
one of
was your strong suit?
literally immediately after we played you guys, or I guess formerly you guys, on stream the first time, we went into the overdraft draft session and we said like, if we were gonna beat these guys, our best way to do it is to play maps that they don't want to play. We're gonna play C9's game and not yours truly's game, or I guess their game. You know what I mean? So. We made sure that we banned out all the maps that they wanted to play, and we spent all week practicing maps like Temple of Anubis, like Dorado, like those kinds of maps. So that was a huge part of our strategy. We wanted to play our game, not their game. So
I don't mean to
we
cut
kind of,
you
I
short,
guess,
but
had them by the balls on that.
The chat
so.
here is getting a little anxious. They want to hear from Jax.
Oh, for sure.
He's in
for
the party,
sure.
you guys. I promise he's here. He's gonna talk soon. So Jax, welcome. GG's, man. That was amazing, dude. That was some wonderful Mercy play. I caught your play of the game live on stream, and then of course with the play. So we're gonna have that in our highlight reel for sure next week. What'd you change up, man? Because I saw a different Jax tonight than what I saw a couple nights ago. What's your secret?
I stayed alive.
Yeah.
Mercy's life.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just really practice on playing corners and hiding and just really trying to GA everywhere as much as I possibly could. Like, I never sat on Pharah very long, which is I think a lot of Mercies do.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to like just be as constant. I tried to GA or Guardian Angel like every cooldown. Basically, I was just trying to fly around constantly, just make myself a lot harder to hit.
Yeah, they couldn't
Which
find
seemed
you.
to work.
They were.
And then when I rezzed, like I would just try to hide in places that I didn't think most people would look, like not the obvious Mercy spots, the places that like you wouldn't normally check.
Yeah, so you like go into
That's how you have
maps
to
by
play Mercy.
yourself.
Kind of in the open. Yeah, no, I actually did. I went into maps by myself, and I literally ran around and was looking for places that I would normally check, and then places I thought were too obvious to check, and I hid in the obvious places. Like I think on the play of the game, I think I was sitting on top of the bridge or whatever,
you were.
in that little corner. I was right in the open. I mean, I was just sitting there, but I was pretty confident that the team fight was happening underneath, and I didn't think. I mean, I was kind of gambled that no one would come up and look, and no one did, because it's such an obvious spot that you normally would never check.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Kind of
said,
like
the
a-
amount of times that Jax told the entire team to kill themselves tonight is probably alarming. Everyone's mental health was on the brink, but we pulled it off anyways, so.
Yeah.
I definitely am always yelling just to die. They die great.
Just die! Just die!
I
Jax,
have to give them props. They die very well.
Jax, you used to play Reinhardt, right, Jax?
Yeah, I did.
So how was it like transitioning? Like, did you know that Diclan's a good Reinhardt? Maybe I should switch my role up here, and maybe I'll be a better He is. Maybe I'll be a better asset to the team if I switch my role here. Or like what happens?
Yeah, I'll keep it super short. In the beta, I was Mercy main and like a support main, and then when I joined my first team, there was no tank, so I said I would learn it. I did. And I really enjoyed it, but when C9 needed a support slot, and I played with him a little bit, it just seemed to really gel, and that's where I'm the most comfortable, and I think where I can be the most beneficial at a higher level. So I'm really happy to be a part of the team.
Yeah, it really works well when you have a talented player like Volts too. You know, he knows not to land on the ground, and you know that's really
he and I
Mercy's
try to
best
stay in
friend.
sync.
That's a Mercy's best friend. You know, if the Pharaoh's in the sky and he's not dropping on the ground, and the Mercy's still in the sky, you know, it's very hard to deal with both of you. And that
I
was
got to
great
give
play by
props
you
to
guys.
Icy too, because he also, when he plays Winston and Diva, he's also kind of like on call, I guess. Or if Bolt isn't there, I'll yell at Icy to get in the air or something, just so I can fly away.
Yeah, right. Oh, because
really
he's the
helps.
Winston or the Diva.
Winston
yeah.
and Diva, yeah. So it really does
Exactly.
help kind of get away and hide.
All right. Well,
Yep. Pro
anyway,
tips by
guys,
your Mercy, boys.
GG's on your first win of Season 3. We look forward to seeing you guys next
Many more to
weekend.
come, boys.
Many more, I'm sure. So I want to shout out to all the fans out there who stayed tuned for the interview. Much respect, much love. If you haven't followed us yet, please give us a follow here on Twitch. Make sure to turn your notifications on so you know exactly when we come online. You can expect us online for the next 9 weeks, Thursday through Sunday, 8:30 until we're done. So expect around this time on Thursdays, Sundays, and maybe closer to midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm going to keep this short, so I'll let you guys go. I want to thank Nick Kappa and Rerezi for commentating here tonight. Big shout out to you guys. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And that's it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a good night, Overguard, and we'll see you tomorrow.